Hey folks, it's Simon here with your Tao Daily for Wednesday, the 9th of April, 2025. What another crazy day. What a crazy market. President Donald Trump authorized a 90-day pause on all tariffs except for China. So all countries are going to get just a basic 10% tariff slapped on them. This is similar to the fake headline that caused that very sharp but short rally on Monday. Well, we got a real rally today. All right, the S&P gained 10.5%. That is the third biggest one-day gain since 1950, and it's the largest percentage gain for the S&P since the 28th of October 2008. Now, it's important to remember that massive one-day rallies typically occur in bear markets or in downtrends, not in bull markets. All right, but we'll come back to that in a minute. Let's have a look at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq closed up 12%. That was its biggest, second biggest one-day percentage gain ever. The Dow Jones had its largest ever points gain ever, 2,962.86 points. So it was a record-setting day across the board. If we look at the S&Ps, we are still a little bit below where we were when all of the Liberation Day tariff announcements were made. We're still about 3 to 4% below that level. You know, 3 to 4% feels like a few minutes' work in this sort of environment. Crazy market, like I said. Volatility got crushed. All right, so the VIX, which is hovering around the high 50s for the last 2 days, closed down at 33. Now, that's still a market with a decent amount of fear of uncertainty priced in, but that's, vol just got absolutely crushed today. So my short positions in VXX are working beautifully. Now, just coming back to whether or not this is nothing more than a bear market rally, it looks and smells like vigorous short covering. Whether this is the sort of rally that can propel us into a new uptrend or a new bull market remains to be seen. One thing, though, that was significant was that today was a 98.5% up day. What does that mean? Well, basically, can you see any red on that market map? No, neither can I. Okay, there were a couple of stocks, but 98.5% of the volume was in rising issues. That's like a top 0.1% trading day event. 90% up days occur approximately 1.4 times a year. All right, so they're already pretty rare. They're like a 1 in 200 event. A 98.5% up day, I don't have the statistics on that, but that's probably more like a 1 in 1,000 or even a 1 in 2,000 event. It's definitely a far right tail event. And what that may be signaling is this is nascent buying strength. Implied volatility is still really juiced up. The SPY closed at a 98% IV percentile. Still trading this market predominantly through credit spreads. If you are buying directional calls in this market and implied volatility continues to get crushed, there's going to be a significant headwind for them. That's what I got for you. I hope it helps, and I wish you good trading. Thank you.